Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Tagara Hari Bol. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada. Jai Jai Gurudev, 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 Jai Jai Gurudev. Jai Om Vishnu Bhada Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtotra Sata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Om Vishnu Bhada Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj Ki Anant Kodi Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Gaura Premanande. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. From Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter 33, text 16 onwards. We'll be reciting 16 to 19. So we will recite 16, then I'll read 17, 18, 19. Paya pena nibasaya. Paya pena danta rukma parichadaha. Asmani cha haimani susparsha astranini cha paya pena nibashaya danta rukma parichadaha Asmani cha haimani susparsha astrani cha Payapena nibashaya Tantarukma parichada Asana Chaimani Susparshastaranani Nacha Payapena nibasaya Dantarukma parichadaha Asanani Chaimani Susparshastrani cha Payapena nibashaya Dantarukma parichada Asnani cha haimani Susparshastrani cha Payapena nibashaya Dantarukma parichadaha Asnani cha haimani Susparshastrani cha Paya of milk Pena the foam Nibaha resembling Saya beds Dantaha made of ivory Rukma, golden, Parichadaha, with covers, Asnani, chairs and benches, Cha, and Haimani, made of gold, Susparsha, soft to the touch, Astramini, cushions, Cha, and translation prize His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. The opulence of the household of Kardama Muni is described herein. The bed sheets and mattresses were all as white as the foam of milk. The chairs and benches were made of ivory and were covered by clothes of lace with golden filigree, and the couches were made of gold and had very soft pillows. So I read text 17, 18, 19. Word to word translation. Swacha, pure, Spatika, marble, Kudiyeshu on the walls, Mahamarakateshu, decorated with valuable emeralds, Cha and Ratna Pradipaha, jewel lamps, Abbanati shine, Lalanaha, woman, Ratna with jewelry, Samvitaha, decorated. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. The walls of the house were made of first-class marble, decorated with valuable jewels. There was no need of light, for the household was illuminated by the rays of these jewels. The female members of the households were all amply decorated with jewelry, purple. It is understood from this statement that the opulences of household life are executed in valuable jewels, ivory, first-class marble, and furniture made of gold and jewels. The cloths are also mentioned as being decorated with golden filigree. Everything actually had some value. It was not like the furniture of present day, which was cast in valueless plastic or base metal. The way of Vedic civilization is that whatever was used in the household affairs had to be valuable. In case of need, such items of value could be exchanged immediately. Thus, once broken and unwanted furniture and paraphernalia would never be without value. The system is still followed in India in household affairs. They keep metal utensils and golden ornaments or silver plates and valuable silk ornaments with gold embroidery. And in case of need, they can have some money in exchange immediately. There are exchanges for the money lenders and then householders. Reading from text 18. Graha Udyanam, the household garden. Shumitaha, with flowers and fruits. Ramyam, beautiful. Bahu Amara Dhrumaha, with many celestial trees. Kujat, singing. Vihanga, of birds. Mithunam, with birds. Gayat, humming. Mata, intoxicated. Madhu Vratam, with bees. The compound of the main household was surrounded by beautiful gardens with sweet, fragrant flowers and many trees which produced fresh flowers were all tall and beautiful. The attraction of such garden was that singing birds would sit on the trees and their chanting voices as well as the humming sound of the bees made the whole atmosphere as pleasing as possible. Text 19. Yatra, where Pravishtam entered, Atmanam unto her, Vibhuda Anucharaha, the associates of the denizens of heaven, Jagun sang Vapayam in the pond, Utpala of lotuses, Gandhinayam with the fragrance, Kardamena by Kardama, Upaladitham, treated with great care. When Devahuti would enter that lovely garden to take her bath in the pond filled with lotus flowers, the associates of the denizens of heaven and the Gandharvas would sing about Kardama's glorious household life. Her great husband, Kardama, gave her all protection at all times. The ideal husband and wife relationship is very nicely described in this statement. Kardama Muni gave Devahuti all sorts of comforts in his duty as a husband, but he was not at all attached to his wife. As soon as his son Kapiladev was grown up, Kardama at once left all family connection. Similarly, Devahuti was the daughter of a great king, Swayambhuva Manu, and was qualified and beautiful. But she was completely dependent on the protection of her husband. According to the Manu, women, the fair sex should not have independence at any stage of life. In childhood, a woman must be under the protection of the parents. In youth, she must be under the protection of the husband, and in old age, she must be under the protection of grown children. Devahuti demonstrated all these statements of Manu Samhita in her life. As a child, she was dependent on her father. Later, she was dependent on her husband in spite of her opulence, and she was later dependent on her son Kapila Dev. Let's sing Manglasharan. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnana-jana-salakaya Chakshuru-militam-yena Tasmai Shri-Gurve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapatantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapatakamallam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Ashabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpa Tarubhasya Kripa Sindhobe Evacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you. I'd like to take blessings of all the Vaishnavas here. So also I'd like to thank the Mataji who gave the opportunity to me, also all my Siksha Gurus, well-wishers, mentors and guides. I'd like to offer my obeisance to my Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada so that I can glorify the Krishna. So we are in the final sections of this Mother Devahuti one where Maitreya and Vidura was discussing it. So we know that Devahuti, Mother Devahuti, when the Kardama Muni left, she remembered the words what the Lord Brahma has said, and then she has asked the Kapila Dev what she has to do, how to get rid of her ignorance. So explain her what she has to do it. So that's the thing. She has the fear. She wants to get rid of it. So she inquired from Kapila Dev. So when the Lord Kapila Dev explained in details, if you have seen that process of devotional service and Varnashrama Dharma, also predominantly the time, Sankhya philosophy is explained in details. And then finally he has given the instructions. This is a final instruction from me. Anyone who meditates upon me with faith and affection and who hears and chants about me surely goes back to home, back to Godhead. So that's a thing eventually a couple of days he'll finish it up. Then Mother Bhagavati prays to him, and then finally is again guaranteed. My dear, the two important things, very important things, is that whatever I have instructed, it's very easy. You can execute system without any difficulties. There are two things. It's an easy process, is easy, and without any difficulties we can follow that. That's a guarantee which Lord Kapila Dev has given to Mother Devahuti. And then we know that Lord Kapila Dev went away from the home, then Mother Devahuti, right? So now we are in the section where Maitreya Muni is explaining the opulences in the house what Kardama Muni has given to the Mother Devahuti. So that's the last 4 verses we have seen, how the beds, the walls and everything, it's not like how we used to have, where Prabhupada is telling, not like how we used to have it now these days, there is no valuable. If it's thrown, you have to throw away early. So that's not the case. So that's what he has told it. So the very important thing what we need to understand is, if you look at that Mother Devati now, husband has, they are self-realized, they went it. Lord, she has the son and then went it. Now she is in the very opulent houses, which we cannot never imagine it. But she has chosen that bhakti is a process, and then she continued on doing the bhakti as a process on it. She has taken it. She has a lot of protection. So if you look at that one, Kardamuni has ensured the protection is there. But she thought, okay, I don't want all these protections. Yes, it is helping me to do my devotional service. My focus is only on the devotional service. So she focused on the devotional service. So this is something we need to be very clearly have to look into it, right? So if you look at that one, so we all think that we have other plans, this will help, that will help. Let's say if you look at that, our Srimad Bhagavatam, what it says, only the Krishna is the savior, no other the one, right? If you look at that Uttara, right? Uttara, when she is in the pregnant lady, when she is pregnant, Ashwatthama has sent a supreme weapon, right? So she didn't go to run anyone to save it, because see, if you look at that time, Pandavas are the one, they are the one, Arjuna is a big hero, we know it and everything. She didn't go to anyone. She is going to Pahi Pahi Mahayogin Deva Deva Jagatpate Naanyam Tavad Abhayam Pashe Yatra Mrityu Parasparam. Pahi Pahi, protect me, save me Krishna. Mahayogi, you are the greatest mystic. Deva Deva, you are the Lord of Lords. Jagatpate, you are the Lord of the universe. Na Anyam, apart from you. She is making it very clear. Na Anyam, apart from you. Abhayam Pashe. Abhayam, it's fearlessness. No one cannot give. Where in that? Yatra Mrityu Parasparam. Mrityu, it's a death is there in that world of duality. In the world of duality where death is there, where there is no one cannot give fearlessness. You are the one you can give. Save me, protect me. Uttara didn't go to anyone. She went to Krishna and then she surrendered to her. Then we know Krishna saved her, then Parikshit thing, that's the thing. If you look at that Uttara, what she is telling, it's like, you are the one who can give me fearlessness, and the world of duality, you are the one who has to save me. That's where the Uttara has been doing it. If you look at, it's not only Uttara, maybe Uttara would have learned from the Draupadi, right? So we all know Draupadi had a very horrific incident as any mother to go through, any ladies to go through. That's a very horrific instance. She was in the assembly. Who and all was there? Bhishma Dev, he is a very revered and powerful warrior. Bhishma Dev can do it. Dronacharya, he is the master, he is the archer. Everybody learned from him. All her husbands, no one cannot do anything. So what she has to do, she has been crying to Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Mahayogin, Vishwatma, Vishwa Bhavana, Prapanam Pahi Govinda, Kuru Madhye Avashtitim. Krishna, Krishna, oh Krishna, Mahayogin, you are the mystic power, processor of all great spiritual power. Vishwatma, you are the super soul of everyone. Vishwa Bhavana, you are the master of the universe, you are the protector of the universe. Prapanam, I surrender to you. Pahi, protect me. Govinda, in the Kuru Madhye, amongst the middle of the Kurus, Avastitam, I am sinking down in distress. When she is in distress, she don't have any other options. She has to call the Krishna. Krishna is the only savior of the one. If you look at that, what Mother Devati is telling, he has everything, but she is to, okay, I have to follow the instruction. That's the only savior of it. What Uttara is doing it, she has the one, she has to save it. And what, though everyone is there, no one cannot save her, Draupadi. Only the Krishna is the savior. She is doing it, right? So it's like, if you look at that one, all the devotees, they surrender only to the Krishna. They don't know that they don't have any other options. No opulences, father, you have big army, husband, no one cannot going to protect anything. Dharma is there and everyone, no one is going to protect, right? So they all look at only the Krishna is the savior, right? So if you look at, this is the mood of the devotees, what they have it, right? Let's say, what's the Krishna's mood? What he thinks it? If the devotee is they are surrendering it, Krishna is what his mood of thinking it. Okay, you surrendered to me, now I have to do. Is that a thing? What he is feeling it? If you want to look at that one, let's understand from Mahabharata some more thing, right? This is quoted in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. What is the mood of Draupadi? Pratikjana tava govinda name bhakta pranashati iti samprastya pranam samadhyam aham. Pratikjana, you promised, Govinda, O Krishna, name bhakta pranashati, my devotees never perishes. You have promised me, Krishna. Iti samprastya. Samprastya means remembering. Samprastya. Keep on remembering again and again. Pranam samadhyaham. I am keeping my life here. I am living with remembering again and again. So that is a thing. So if you look at Draupadi, she is again and again remembering. Krishna said that Name Bhakta Pranashati. So you would have seen this thing in the Bhagavad Gita as well, right? So where Krishna will tell, ask Arjuna to tell, you boldly tell Arjuna, Name Bhakta Pranashati. So if you look at the Draupadi's mood, samprastya. This is a very nice word of it. If you look at this one, there are few references of it. Even Sanjaya would be using it, right? If you look at the 1866 and 77, he'll be using it. Rajan samprastya, some of them, even between the talks between Krishna and Arjuna, what he is telling, it's very adbhutam. It's very beautiful one. It's punyam, pious. Krishyam, it's giving me the satisfaction. That's what the Sanjaya is telling. Samprastya. Keep on remembering all the conversation, what I have it. Then he eventually will tell that means wherever the Krishna and things that Arjuna is there is the victory of that. That's how we wind it up. If you look at all the devotees, what they have it, they all keep on thinking about the Krishna, thinking. They are keep on remembering again and again. That's the important aspect of it. So we have seen. So they are taking only shelter of the Krishna, and then they are always thinking about the Krishna, remembering about again and again about the Krishna, right? What is the Krishna's mood? What does he think about it? He feels, happy. They have been thinking about me. This is what I was looking for it, right? So, but if you look at the Krishna's one, I'll just read the words from the Nectar of Devotion, what Prabhupada says. Lord Krishna says, when I was away from Draupadi, she cried with words, Hey Govinda, this call from me has put me in her debt, and that indebtedness is gradually increasing in my heart. Krishna is feeling a debt whenever the devotee calls, Hey Govinda, Hey Krishna, Hey Madhava, Hey Madhusudana, Hey Gopinatha. So that is making Krishnaism more indebtedness is gradually increasing in heart. Krishna is ready to come and help and surrender. That's what the Krishna is ready to be there. Right? You see, if you look at maybe in South India, Sri Sampradaya, there is a Sudarshana will be the deity form will be there. Where if you look at, he will be always in the kind of a running kind of position. He is coming to, I am coming there to protect. They are used to say that why he is like this kind of thing. Because he is always ready. Wherever my devotees desire, they need, I am coming there to protect it. So that's a thing of the mood of the Krishna, what he is doing, right? So if you want to really understand more what really Krishna is feeling, thinking it, right? Let's go back to Govardhan Leela, right? Once the Govardhan Leela is done, and then Indra got angry, he got puffed up, how they can do it, they haven't done anything, and then he's sending Samartha clouds and making big havoc in the Raja, and then it's all, people are suffering it, right? Krishna is thinking himself, what is his thinking? That's a beautiful what Sukadeva Goswami has explained it. Tasman mat chattaram gostam manatham mat paragraham gopaye swatma yogyana soyam me vratha havihata. Tasma, therefore, mat saranam. They have taken shelter of me. This is a Krishna's thinking. Mat saranam. They have taken shelter of me. This covered community, Gostam, mat nadam. They have considered me as their master. I am their master for them. They are considering it. Mat parigraham. They are my own family. Krishna is seeing all the Brother people are my own family. I shall protect, go pay, I shall protect. Swa-atma yogani, with my mystic personal power, I am not going to let anyone to save them. I'll save with my them. So the last important point is very important. Swa-ayam, this is me, by me. Vrata, vow. The last thing is ahita, has been taken. I have already taken a vow that I'll be saving them, I'll be protecting them. Those who will be saying mat saranam, who has taken a shelter of me. And then mat nanam, who has have me as their master. Mat parigaham, my own family. Who are their family is considering it, not only all the Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Baba, Yashoda Maharaj, all the Gopas and Gopis, all everyone, he's doing it, he's taking it. Right? So Krishna is feeling indebtedness. Krishna is feeling, I have to protect them. They are my things. They don't know anyone apart from me. It's my responsibility. I have to protect them. That's what the more what Krishna is bringing to us. Right? So if you look at that one, if you look at, see, what the devotees, how they are feeling, what the Krishna is feeling, devotees, they don't have any fear. If you look at that one, whereas the Krishna is showing more anxiousness compared with the devotees, what they are feeling it. It's like, there is a beautiful analogy they used to give it, right? It's like a cat and kitten. Kitten will be like, simply, okay, I have come to you, mother cat, you please carry. The cat will carry it. Kitten will be simply sleeping, they will just protect, take a thing. That's how been doing, right? So, how do we understand it? Let's say this, what we are seeing is it's like an ideal, it's like a big devotee. How can we really understand what we can follow it, right? So it's like maybe, are we in that level like Krishna protect me and then we just surrender to Krishna? Yes, we have to be there, but are we? At least I am not in that thing. So what Prabhupada has given us, let's understand is, Prabhupada has written one word, I'll just read it and then we'll just go. The Lord is the only shelter of fearlessness for the surrendered souls. One cannot one cannot save himself from the cruel hands of death in the material world without having surrendered himself at the lotus feet of Lord. So that's the thing. But he is doing it. We have to be careful on this and we should act for Krishna very seriously in order to become fully Krishna conscious and should not sit down and imitate anything. So where Prabhupada is giving example of imitating some devotees, they on a very premature stage, they are trying to imitate Haridas Thakur and then they are, you know what happened, those kind of thing, right? So if you look at that one, what Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur also is condemning such kind of imitation process, right? Dusta mana tumi kesera Vaishnava. A crooked name, what kind of a devotee are you? Pratistha hare nirjara gane. Pratistha, for a reputation, for a fame, what you are doing, you are in a solitary place. Tava harinama kevala kaitava. This is the only kaitava, it's a pure cheating. We are just solitary doing and then trying to imitate it. We need to know what is our stand, what we can do it. That's what Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says. And then even Prabhupada in his purport also has given an example. There are some devotees in Mayapur, they tried to imitate Haridas Thakur. They couldn't withstand not even 15 days. So that's the thing you need to do it, right? So, but now, how do we understand? We are seeing that, okay, where we are seeing that Mother Devahuti, though she had a big opulence, protection from Kardamuni, she didn't care much about it because she knows the devotional service is the only things. And then we have seen Uttara, our mother Draupadi, how they have done, what's the Krishna's mood of it. But if we try to imitate, okay, no, I'm not going to go for my, so what's supposed to do as a grahastha, I'm not going to do, I'm just going to do it. I'm not able to think, that's like an imitation, I just failed miserably. How do you do it? How do you understand it? So if you want to really know about it, so we have to look at our Prabhupada's prayers. So what the mood, what the Prabhupada had it, right? So that's a thing. So if you look at, we know that August 13, 1965, Prabhupada has traveled in Jaladuta in the cargo ship to the United States. And after 35 days, he reached September 17th, early morning to the Boston's. That's where he landed it first. So that's why his stamping happened on it, right? In 35 days, Prabhupada has undergone various ordeals, couple of heart attacks and so many sickness and everything. 17th he's landing on the United States, Boston, and 18th he's writing these prayers. So I just read the last few lines of the prayers. That's a so beautiful prayer. The last few lines. How will I make them? It's called Jalapada prayers. Most of you know well. How will I make them understand this message of Krishna consciousness? I am very unfortunate, unqualified, and the most fallen. Therefore, I am seeking your benediction so that I can convince them, for I am powerless to do so on my own. These are words of Prabhupada. Somehow or other, O Lord, you have brought me here to speak about you. Now, my Lord, it's up to you to make me a success or failure as you like. O spiritual master of all words, I can simply repeat your message. So if you like, you can make my power of speaking suitable for their understanding. Only by your causeless mercy will my words become pure. I am sure that when this transcendental message penetrates their heart, they will certainly feel gladdened and thus become liberated from all unhappy conditions of life. Oh Lord, I am just like a puppet in your hands. So if you have brought me here to dance, make me dance. Oh Lord, make me dance as you like. I have no devotion, nor do I have any knowledge, but I have strong faith in the holy name of Krishna. I have been designated as Bhakti Vedanta, and now, if you like, you can fulfill the real purport of Bhakti Vedanta. If you look at further, he signed with what he has signed, the most unfortunate, insignificant beggar, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, on the board ship of Jalatata Commonwealth, Pr. Boston, United States, dated 18 September 1965. If you look at, I'm not qualified to talk much more about it. If you look at that one, Prabhupada is showing you know what Prabhupada is capable, what Prabhupada is, but he is telling I am unfortunate, unqualified, most fallen. So I am just depending only on you, Guru Maharaj. I am depending only on you, Krishna, Gopinatha. That's what he is trying to bring it, right? If you look at once Prabhupada landed in the United States, it doesn't mean people have been there to welcome him and everything, right? So he just came down. He went with $40 rupees, not dollars as well, 40 rupees, and then he don't have anything, right? So we know that he been to Patar Peninsula and then he was staying in that Agarwal family. From there he went to 1 month he stayed there. He thought, I didn't come here for this reason. He went to New York. He don't know anyone over there. He was struggling lot and lot. If you read from the chapter 12 to 17, 18. So he struggled lot and lot of the one, right? So the very important aspect of it, Prabhupada wants to fulfill his Guru Maharaj order, right? He has already sannyasi, he was in Vrindavan, he has everything. He wants to fulfill his order. So he is trying to reach out as many things. He wants to reaching out lot of supporters. He's reaching to Tirtha Maharaj, Gaudiya Math, Sri Patambari Singhania is one of the topmost industrialists at that time in India. And then Sumati Maharaj, wherever it is, he's trying it, it's hard, but it's not happening into it, right? So what is happening it? If you look at the pure devotees coming and then they are struggling, he's coming only for the purpose of his Guru Maharaj and do it, right? So if you look at, what Chaitanya Charan Prabhu was recently giving it, if you look at that one, there is a beautiful exchange is happening between Krishna and his pure devotees. So Prabhupada's intention wants to glorify Krishna. So he's trying to take as much as help, whatever it is, he wants to glorify Krishna and fulfill his Guru Maharaj, right? So whereas the Krishna, he didn't get any help, right? Whereas the Krishna is telling, no, if Prabhupada would have got help, Maybe people are thought, oh yeah, he has a big backup and he got a support. Krishna wants to fully glorify Prabhupada. Krishna has given all the things, though he didn't get any support. It's like for us to learn, understand. You may not get any support from others who is our office or thing, but the Krishna is there to give us the support. He will support it. So he didn't go it. When the Prabhupada went and chanted in front of the tree in the park, Kamsin Square Park, Krishna has given everything. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started the Sankirtana movement, how Nityananda Prabhu and all his associates came in. When the Prabhupada started his Sankirtan movement in the tree, everyone has come, everyone started it, then it's a history, right? So it's like the exchange between how the Prabhupada is and then how the Krishna is happening. This is what the exchange is happening. This is what I want. We don't want anything, right? So we have seen a cat and kitten, that's for the one. What is for us? How do we do it? So there is another analogy has been given. It's a monkey and an infant monkey, right? So infant monkey, what it will do, it just to hold that monkey, mother monkey, tightly, and then it just, mother monkey takes care of it. So we are in like monkeys. We just hold on the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj. We can hold on to the Prabhupada. That's what, I don't know, maybe that's the reason Prabhupada told, hold my dhoti, like how monkeys hold on their parents, like we hold our Prabhupada, we hold the Prabhupada books, we hold the shelter of the things, we hold the shelter of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we don't have anything apart from this hold. That's how maybe we have to be like an infant monkey and then try to hold. Yeah, let me summarize here. So this verses 16 to 19, it predominantly talks about the opulences of the Mother Devahuti and then how the protection Kadama Muni has given. But what we need to understand is that is in the flow of the ultimate intention of making us understanding the bhaktis are one, even everything is there, one. And then we have seen that how the sweet interaction between the Lord and devotees, that we have seen about Uttara and Draupadi, how Krishna is feeling it when the Draupadi is calling us a Krishna, what the Krishna's mood when the Gopals and Gopis, when they have been suffering Vrindavan, was his mood. Then eventually we saw that how do we have to do it, how do we want to imitate, or what is the thing for that Prabhupada has shown by living his example. So what is the thing, taking only the shelter of it. We may not be there in the kitten kind of a stage. If you are being a kitten, Krishna will come and as a cat and take it. If you are like a monkey shifting between bodies, different bodies or a different material happiness, Krishna will come as his associates come as at least mother monkey kind of thing to save us things. So we have to just hold on and then do it. So Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any comments, any corrections? Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.